Adam Silver tackles blockbuster trades, officiating, and the future of the NBA at All-Star Press Conference. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver took center stage during his annual All-Star Weekend press conference, addressing a wide range of topics that have dominated headlines this season. From the seismic Luka Dončić-for-Anthony Davis trade to the state of the game and the evolving ways fans consume basketball, Silver provided insight into the league's current landscape and its future. The blockbuster trade that shook the NBA. The biggest topic on everyone's mind was the blockbuster trade that sent Luka Dončić from the Dallas Mavericks to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for Anthony Davis. Silver admitted he was surprised by the deal, noting that teams typically don't inform the league office in advance about such moves. "I was surprised when I heard about the trade," Silver said. "It's one of the most significant in-season trades of all NBA stars in league history." The trade has left Mavericks fans reeling, with many expressing anger and disappointment over losing their franchise player just months after reaching the NBA Finals. Silver expressed empathy for the Dallas faithful, acknowledging the emotional toll of such a move. "I'm empathetic to the fans in Dallas," Silver said. "Luka was stunned and disappointed, and you could see it in his body language. But the Mavericks did what they thought was in the best interest of their organization." Silver also dismissed rumors that the Mavericks' ownership was trying to diminish the team's appeal to facilitate a relocation. "I have no doubt that the Dumont and Adelson families are committed to the long-term success of the franchise in Dallas," he said. Other trade deadline moves and the CBA. The trade deadline was one of the most active in NBA history, with several high-profile players changing teams. Silver highlighted the impact of the league's collective bargaining agreement, CBA, on these moves, particularly in cases like Jimmy Butler's contentious exit from the Miami Heat. "The CBA creates financial realities that teams have to navigate," Silver said. "This year, we saw more players moved before the trade deadline than at any time in league history." He also addressed the awkward situation surrounding the Lakers' failed acquisition of Charlotte Hornets center Mark Williams, who failed his physical, leading to the deal being rescinded. Silver confirmed that the Hornets have not filed a protest over the decision. Officiating and the state of the game. Officiating has been a hot-button issue this season, with several players voicing frustrations during All-Star media availability. Silver acknowledged the tension, but emphasized the league's commitment to improving the system. "We're constantly looking at ways to enhance officiating," Silver said. "As technology advances, we can automate certain calls, like out-of-bounds rulings, which will allow referees to focus more on subjective decisions." When asked what he would do if he were an NBA player for a day, Silver quipped, "I would stop complaining about officiating." On the broader state of the game, Silver referenced Golden State coach Steve Kerr's recent comments about the prevalence of three-point shooting. While Kerr acknowledged that the game may have shifted too far toward the perimeter, he also praised the overall quality of play. "We're always looking for ways to improve the game," Silver said. "If there's a way to enhance the product, we'll be all over it." The Timberwolves ownership dispute. Silver provided an update on the ongoing ownership dispute between Minnesota Timberwolves owner Glenn Taylor and minority partners Mark Lore and Alex Rodriguez. While an arbitration panel ruled in favor of Lore and Rodriguez, Taylor has indicated he will continue to fight to maintain control. The NBA's Board of Governors will ratify the transfer once the matter is settled between the parties, Silver said. Engaging the next generation of fans, Silver also discussed the changing ways fans consume NBA content, from traditional broadcasts to streaming services, social media, and highlights. He expressed optimism about the league's ability to engage younger audiences, even as attention spans evolve. "We have a better chance of moving young fans to live games if they're engaged with our content in various forms," Silver said. "Whether it's players' off-court activities, music, fashion, or highlights, we're meeting fans where they are." Honoring Dikembe Mutombo. Silver announced the creation of the Dikembe Mutombo Humanitarian Award, named in honor of the late NBA legend and global ambassador. Mutombo, who passed away in September 2024, was celebrated for his philanthropic efforts, including building hospitals in his native Africa. Dikembe was an ambassador of the game and devoted his life to humanitarian efforts, Silver said. This award will continue his legacy of giving back. No Steph versus Sabrina rematch. Last year's three-point shootout between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu was a highlight of All-Star Weekend, but Silver confirmed there won't be a rematch this year. Last year was so magical that trying to recreate it felt forced, Silver explained. We didn't want to dilute the specialness of that moment. A league in constant evolution, Silver's press conference underscored the NBA's ability to adapt and evolve, whether through blockbuster trades, technological advancements, or new ways to engage fans. As the league continues to navigate challenges and seize opportunities, one thing is clear. The NBA remains as dynamic and captivating as ever. Here's to the future of the NBA, a league that never stops innovating and inspiring.